The other day I dropped a video asking is that enough? Because I noticed our women, it's like y'all don't know what when y'all winning. And I said, or they're not any OG bitches just telling y'all, babe, you winning. If you in a situation where you got a man on deck for you and your kids more than he is for his own kids. See, his baby mama have to call him and say, hey, I'm going through these problems with your children. And she have to wait for this nigga to come address these problems. But he's on deck for you and your kids. I'm talking about maybe even reading books with your kids, helping your kids learn how to read, a lot of things. I asked the question, is that not enough, babe? And I said, ain't no OG bitches telling y'all, babe, you winning. And if it ain't no OG bitches telling y'all you winning, it might be because you might not be seeking. You don't believe in the advice of the elders. But here's something I told uh, my daughter one time. I said, it's a story in the Bible. I think it's about a king, and the king had a situation, and the king sought advice from his age group. And they gave him advice about the situation he was going through. Then he sought advice from the elders, and they gave him advice. And the nigga took the advice from his age group, and he lost. That's teaching you the way of the ancients is always going to be above this new shit. That's what it's really teaching you. Or basically, your age group don't got enough experience to give you the advice you need to make it. This is why older women, they don't be wanting to hear that game bullshit that motherfuckers be running. But younger women, they be like, nigga, don't text me with what you doing, nigga. Run some good game, nigga. Tell me some shit to blow my motherfucking mind. But older women, they ain't not trying to hear that shit. They know that's a bunch of bullshit. But if you are in a situation like that and you are around an OG bitch and she's not telling you you winning, this is why I think she ain't telling you you winning. If this is my experience, same way with a nigga. If a nigga got a good gal and he got OG niggas around that ain't telling him he winning, it's because you ever seen a football game where a nigga fumble the ball and the opposite team pick up the ball and the nigga that fumbled the ball, he run that motherfucker down, trying to punch the ball out the nigga hand that recovered the ball? Same way you ever seen a game where a nigga picked LeBron James back in the day and LeBron James would run that nigga down the court, and as soon as that nigga go up to lay that ball, he'll bat that bitch against the background. I believe that's what's going on. You got the ball, babe. In that situation, nobody may not have told you or showed you or led you to the light, but you got the fucking ball. And some of us are bitter. Some of us don't want to see you with it, with the ball. Even though that nigga that's running that nigga down, that's punching the ball, trying to get that nigga to fumble the ball like he fumbled it. Know that when this nigga fumbled the ball, or if this nigga fumbled the ball like I fumbled the ball, I may not recover the ball. But anybody besides this nigga with the ball, I'm telling you, that could be what's going on. Anybody besides you with the fucking ball. And you don't have enough, I guess, sense to realize you winning. And you got this people or certain people in your ear trying to tell you you not winning, that you don't have advantage, or maybe I'm not a woman, so I don't understand. It might just be easy to go out the door and find another nigga to come in and take care of you and your kids. I think the shit is hard. Like I told a couple of women, y'all talk like that shit is easy, but I think that shit is hard. Real hard, if you ask me. Because I know men, and a lot of men, they have got to the point they don't want to deal with your children. I'm one of them. I don't want to go through that. I understand the idea of respecting your kids and all that there and high and by, but I don't want to deal with raising because I done had several experience with that shit, and I haven't even broke even in that situation. I lose every time I try that situation. Might be something I'm doing wrong, but I'm just trying to tell you, black woman, in a lot of these situations that you are complaining about, that you are demanding about, you winning and you don't realize you winning. And like an OG cousin taught me, man, sometimes you can be winning and you just try to win too much and you gonna lose completely. And that is the situation. That is the situation. I keep saying, but y'all don't want to listen because I'm not running game and y'all love game. I'm telling you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Your belief system is what's fucking you out of a lot of shit. Here's an example. Some of y'all are so blessed and highly favored, a nigga will fly you out to a whole nother motherfucking state, treat you nice for the weekend, and instead of you getting on your knees and being thankful, saying thank you, God, you see that nigga as a sucker. You see that nigga as a trick, and you letting somebody get in your ear, and you keep demanding. I notice our women demand, I want princess treatment. Give me some princess treatment. Don't treat me like that. And y'all will run into a nigga that will give you princess treatment out the gate, and you will see him as a sucker. It's your belief system, babe. It ain't this nigga, it's what you believe. You can demand or want something, and I guess the universe, God, or you manifest that shit where it coming to you right to your doorstep. But because it does not match your belief system, you fuck it all off or you don't honor it. That's what's going on. But as for me, you think I'm gonna let a funky mouth bitch or a hoe ass nigga tell me if I run into a woman that wanna take care of me, fly me out and do all this type of shit for me? You think I'm gonna let a motherfucker tell me that she's a sucker? She's a dummy? That's equivalent to me telling me, nigga, you really a bum ass nigga and you don't deserve that type of treatment. And any bitch that would treat you like that, like a king, she really a dumb bitch. Cause she don't know you a bum ass nigga. I'm just trying to wake you up to what's going on, babe. I've been hearing y'all, listening to y'all, and considering what y'all saying, and I realize a lot of y'all don't realize it is your belief system. It ain't this nigga, because you say all the time, I know how this nigga is. But you just believe this is the way it should be. The same way with niggas. We believe this is the way it should be. That women's supposed to submit to you. I mean, you're going to lose trying to break her down like that unless she's naturally like that. And then a lot of women are saying, I would do it for the right nigga. I got a long goddamn summary on that shit. But I'm trying to help you see, black woman, a lot of shit you don't realize how you losing. It is your belief system. It is not the world or it is not the man. It's your fucking belief system. Because you don't want to accept reality as it is. You want it to be the way you want it to be. And I thought a lot of y'all was religious and said, help me accept the things that I can't change. A lot of this shit is what it is. Although we got this book that say this is the way it's supposed to be. I got enough common sense to know why ain't this book in accordance with reality. I got enough sense to know. But also, what led me to this was, man, Chevy, I think her name is Chevy Caprice. Beautiful black woman, and I fuck with her, and I've been saying I fuck with her. I like a lot of things she say, but again, I notice a lot of our women have this desire to feel like a man's supposed to be sexually disciplined. Says who? Says who, and for what reason? For your benefit? Because if we speaking about you, then yeah. But we speaking about the whole, all of us, who benefit from this shit. And how many niggas out of 10 niggas you meet really gonna aim at being sexually disciplined? How many niggas, babe? Do you want? Some of y'all don't even realize, as long as a man got these testes, he gonna want. Why do you think some men won't look you nowhere but in your motherfucking eyes? Have anybody ever thought about that? Because a man, some niggas know if I even look at a hand, I'm going to want. Why do you think some men have hand fetish? And y'all be like, oh, that's gross. And nobody have given you the knowledge to understand nature made you that goddamn attractive. Some men have feet fetishes. And some of y'all be like, oh, that's gross. But some of y'all don't even got the knowledge or sense to understand nature made you that goddamn attractive. The reason why in some of these countries, some women are advised or wisely cover up as much as they cover up, because they know if a man look and see them, he gonna want. This is why some niggas won't look you nowhere but in your motherfucking eyes, because they know I'm gonna want this motherfucking bitch. And I'm saying y'all be demanding that a man be a certain way, not realizing some of this shit lead to perversion. trying to be the way you want him to be. Kurt Franklin, I believe this nigga believe in this church shit wholeheartedly. I believe all these songs about the church and God and all. I believe this nigga believe in this shit. But a minute ago, he was caught up in this what they call it. He was addicted to porn because he's trying to live this life that motherfucker say he supposed to live, be with one woman, and no woman is saying, "Man, I see this the way you is, nigga. I would prefer you having another woman, or maybe we don't get that serious, and you have another woman, then you run around this motherfucker watching porn, uh, with baby oil and lotion all over everywhere." Some of y'all, it's like, do y'all realize sometime when y'all be leaving, nigga be quick when y'all go out with y'all homegirls or go whatever the fuck, niggas are quick to pull out the baby oil, the lotion, and scroll through Instagram. Some of y'all don't realize what it's like to be a man. But here's an example before I close. Here it is, every month you ovulate once a month. And some of y'all may know what that's like. Some of y'all may understand because they got some, I done ran into women, and I'm telling you, when a woman is ovulating, the sexual desire is strong. Her pull, the way she can pull you is strong. The attraction is strong. But some women have been on birth control and all type of shit, depot shot, and they fuck off their pH balance. But when you run into a woman that haven't had none of that shit, her pull is strong. And all you have is one egg. Your sexual desire be high, and all you have is one egg, baby. Can you imagine what it'd be like if you had 1 million of them in your body during that time period? Can you just imagine what your desire would be like? But instead of you understanding or somebody giving you some clear clarity, explaining to you, this is why it's the way it is. Motherfuckers are allowing you to think you are so above man, not realizing nature made shit this way, not God. No cap, just a whole lot of capital at ISB 1020.